Have you guys not heard?
Alex, can you start the fucking podcast?
I thought everyone has heard the bird.
Motherfucker, we are 40 minutes behind.
Start
the goddamn episode.
How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the podcast. My name's Alex, the fat boy losing weight to hopefully fit in your hearts. And this is the Yes Perfect podcast, and I'm joined here with Joey and Vinny. Please say hello.
Hello.
What's going on?
Told you I'd mix it up a bit.
You know what's funny is the H in hearts literally just cut out.
So, to fit in your arts.
To fit in your arts.
Your arteries, boy. I'm going to be in your bloodstream.
The fat boy to fit in your arteries.
But
Beautiful.
we do not have Matt and Chris here yet, but they will be joining us later on. So for the time being, we're going to be talking about D23, Disney Plus, and panels and shit. So Joey, please start us off.
Okay, I mean, what should we
Joey's
start
got
with?
con flu. So
Let's go,
that happened.
You want to mention that?
Yeah, so let me... Can I just start by just talking about how D23 was?
Yes, talk about your personal experience.
Go ahead.
So, if you guys don't know, this was my first year going to D23. It was something that's always been on my bucket list. And now this con flu might kill me. So, basically, the convention itself was so much better than VidCon and MindCon combined. It was just fun. Like, I don't know. It was really nice. I don't know if Matt would say the same thing, but
We'll
I
ask him when he gets here.
but it was enjoyable. We got to see a lot of shit. We got to see costumes from the Marvel movies and shows. We got to see random celebrities walking around like Jeff Goldblum. But yeah, it was cool. Now of course there's some like bad things about the con, like it not being organized well, and the lines to like the panels, and people not covering their fucking mouths when coughing. But I mean, overall it was a good convention. I really did enjoy it. But yeah, let's talk about this panel shit. So me and Matt went. We got up at 4 o'clock on Saturday morning to try and make it to the movies panel. We got in line at about 5 a.m. The gold member line that they had queued up closed at 2, so that means it was full. And then the line, the standby queue, was full right when we got there. Maybe like 5 minutes before we got there, it was capped off, so no one else could join. But me and Matt sat there for 5 hours just to get into the convention that morning. And like, I mean, we went and we saw the Simpsons panel, which was cool actually. It was really good. Better than I thought it would be. But I don't know, the whole line system with the panels and shit. They gotta fix it. They gotta do something. They just gotta fix the reservation system, or make sure like all panels are reservation only and that there's no standby queue. Because then you don't have these people waiting in overnight lines just to go get shit and like see panels. But I don't know. Overall though, just the environment was awesome. Seeing all these Disney fans in one place was cool. But yeah, it was good. I enjoyed it.
So if you had to rate it, like 1 to 10, roughly. I want to see if you and Matt are kind of in the same area.
I would give it a 7. It needs improvement.
Like what? If you just had to pick one thing, one major thing, like the top thing.
Organization.
That's your top thing.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to see what Matt's kind of comparison is to yours. And then,
Yeah.
just to see.
Okay.
But Chris went also, correct?
Yes, he was there too.
Ooh, so if he's on, depending on when he gets here, we'll ask him the same thing. So.
Okay. Yeah, that'll be cool to hear everyone's different opinion of who went. But
Yeah, because I mean, you have me who doesn't know dick about D23. You have Vinny that knows about it, just hasn't been, and then you have the three people that have been. So definitely three different perspectives. So yeah.
I think it was all of our first time going too.
Oh, Chris has never been before?
No, so I think it was his first time also. So it'll be nice to hear his perspective on the whole thing too.
Interesting.
But I'm gonna hold off on the first topic we have about the video game stuff, just because I don't know, that was something Chris was talking about on Twitter, so I kind of want to hear his opinions on that. But I guess let's get into Disney Plus.
Yep.
So at the panel on Friday, the first day of the convention, there was the Disney Plus panel where they came out and they showed all the new shows and movies coming to the service. So a couple trailers dropped for these shows and movies, and one of them that they showed off was Lady and the Tramp. Now, Alex, I know you watched the trailer right before we started this podcast.
I did, yep.
What did you think of it?
So I've never seen the original one. But if I were to, let's say that original one never existed, right?
Mm-hmm.
I thought it looked really good. I know people that probably have seen the original are going to say, oh, you know, this didn't look right, that, and what have you. But from me, someone who's not the biggest Disney fan in general, I thought it looked really nice. It's something I'd watch. Like I'd pay for the service to watch it, and probably end up keeping it anyway. But yeah, I thought it looked really nice from the trailer. Are we gonna see another one, or is that just kind of it until?
Oh, for Lady and the Tramp.
Yeah, like, do you think they're gonna release like another one, or is it just gonna be that one, or?
It'll probably just be that film.
No, that trailer. You mean?
Oh, the trailer.
Yeah.
I don't
like,
think.
will there
I
be
don't
another
think
trailer?
they'll do another one. I think
Oh.
all these movies are gonna just get like a one and done trailer.
Oh, well, I really liked it based off the trailer, so I'd watch it.
Yeah. So for me, I thought the trailer was really good. It looked a lot better than I thought it was gonna be. It looks like a cute film. It seems to pay. I don't know. It really stays true to the original, and I haven't seen the original in a long time, but I thought it looked a lot better than Aladdin or Lion King had. So I have a lot of faith in this one, and I'm kind of glad they're not putting it in the movie theater. That's just gonna be on Disney Plus, so that's where you can catch it. But yeah, I thought it looked really good. Now, Vinny, I know you haven't seen the trailer.
Nope.
But when you heard about Lady and the Tramp live action happening,
I figured it was gonna happen at some point. They're gonna hit pretty much all of these, aren't they?
yeah.
Like, so I wasn't even really surprised.
But wait, what do you have high hopes for it, or do you think it's just gonna be shit?
I mean, I haven't seen many of the well, I haven't seen many of the live action remakes of those movies, but the ones I have seen, with the exception of one or two, I really haven't liked them. So I don't really have hopes.
Okay. But yeah, honestly though, in my opinion, this trailer, out of all of the ones we've seen so far, this one actually looked really good. So I have hopes for it. I actually already signed up for Disney Plus at the convention, so I have I'm already ready for November, but
76 days.
Yep. No,
I will say though, Lady and the Tramp needs one other actor, and since Matt's not here to say it, I'm gonna do it for you. It needs Chiwetel Ejiofor. Boom.
It does. It does.
Nailed
Wow,
it. Let's see
Wow,
if he
way
brings
to
that up later.
fucking just step on Matt. One thing that he has.
Just
Well,
stealing-
it's like,
stealing
you
his
know,
thunder.
You guys kept my thing alive, so I'm gonna do it, and then Maybe he'll say it later, but if not, then it got said. Plus, I know no one in the fucking cast of that movie. I feel like it needs a known person.
Just to talk about is Noel. So it's a Christmas movie coming out this year. It'll be on the streaming service on November 12th. And it stars Anna Kendrick and Bill Hader. So you saw the trailer, Alex.
I did.
Thoughts?
So let me say this first. I love Christmas and Christmas movies. That being said, I would watch this, and it would probably be a movie I would watch in like July. Also, like, it's a movie that, like, if it was on TV for some weird reason or I had nothing to watch, I'd probably watch it again. But based off the trailer, it looked pretty funny. It looked, it had the Disney vibe to it, but it also looked like it could be like something you'd see on like ABC when it comes to Christmas time. Like, but it looked like a good movie. I'd say, I'd watch it.
So, Vinny, did you even watch this trailer?
I mean, I wanted to, but then it was like a 2.5-minute trailer. Like, why? What happened to the 30-second like abridged ones?
The fuck happened to that?
Would you like a
I
quick
feel like-
synopsis?
Anna Kendrick, funny. Bill Hader, stupid funny. So this movie better be funny.
Yeah,
Like, really funny.
Alex, you want to give him like a quick synopsis of the movie?
Okay, Anna Kendrick is basically the daughter of Santa Claus.
Okay.
Now they need a new Santa Claus, so her brother, who's played by Bill Hader, is to become Santa Claus, but he doesn't really know what he's doing. So she tries to help him. He's stressing out. She tells him, take a weekend off, go on vacation, and you'll be fine. It's like 48 hours to Christmas, and the dude's in the middle of fucking nowhere. No one knows where he's at. So she has to go find him. She finds him. You find out that he's in a yoga studio. She blows out a candle. It pisses him off. Then that's pretty much the end of the trailer.
Fucking hell.
Oh, and she has a really cool little flying reindeer. He's adorable.
Yeah.
It's essentially like Pegasus from Hercules.
Cool.
Like baby Pegasus is what this thing reminds me of.
So
But yeah.
So
He sings at the beginning of the trailer, by the way. It's really funny.
yeah, she does like a little Disney princess like song, and then she's like, I forget what the reindeer's name is, but she yells its name and it finally comes over to her.
Yeah, it was pretty funny. I thought that was a nice touch.
But this movie surprised me.
How so?
Well, so we heard about it when they announced Disney Plus months ago, and all we knew was the title was Noel. And I was like, okay, Christmas movie. It's probably going to be like one of those Hallmark Christmas movies. So I didn't have any high hopes for it.
The Santa Claus, number 423.
Is that the one with what's his face?
Tim Allen.
Tim fucking Allen? Yes.
Him, the tool fucking man Taylor. I put the F word in the wrong spot.
Lightyear, light beer, light snack, Mrs. fucking Nesbitt himself.
Guys, I put the F word in the wrong spot, so it was
I
Tim,
needed.
the fucking tool.
Tim the fucking tool man.
But yeah, so on Thursday when they put up like a little post on Instagram that it was Anna Kendrick and Bill Hader. I'm like, okay, wait, this might actually be really good. And then the trailer dropped on Friday when me and Matt were just at the hotel. And I completely enjoyed this trailer. Like, I was like, okay, I'm excited to watch this. But like it was something I wasn't even thinking about. I was like, it's gonna just be a little stupid Christmas movie. But like, I love Christmas movies. Christmas is great. And just seeing that there might be another new Christmas film that we can watch every year, that's going to be awesome.
Yeah, it seemed like they put the full Disney effort into it.
Yeah.
Like, for it just being a seasonal movie, like, it looks like they actually kind of tried.
Yeah. It's seeming like that with all these Disney Plus things. Like, they're going full in on everything.
Yeah, which is nice.
Yeah, they want to make sure this shit is movie theater quality, like if it's a TV show, they want to make sure it's the highest quality it can be. Like they are just putting all their efforts in, and I think that might be why we didn't get enough movie announcements or parks announcements this year, because they wanted to focus on Disney Plus. Another trailer they showed off at the panel, and that they released online was High School Musical, the show.
Yeah, that's too many words.
That's a lot of subtitles.
So I've been so confused about what this was, because when they're saying it, they're like, it's about the kids who go to the school which High School Musical was filmed, and they're putting on a play of High School Musical, and that's the show. And I was like, okay, so is it reality? So it's not a reality show. It's fully scripted, and it's literally about the kids who are going to East High, putting on a show of High School Musical at the high school.
You know what it sounds like to me?
What?
It sounds like Disney's losing money. They looked at what made them a lot of money, High School Musical, and now they're like, okay, what can we do to bring that back? And they came up with this monstrosity.
I thought
I'm yawning just listening to the synopsis.
I thought it was gonna be bad. The trailer looks fucking hilarious.
Oh, it actually looks good?
It actually looks good. Because Matt watched the trailer before me, because I didn't even bother. He's like, dude, you need to watch the trailer. And it got a couple laughs out of me. I might actually watch this show.
Is it funnier than me?
No. Nothing's funnier than you.
Good answer.
But yeah, after the podcast, check out the trailer. We could probably talk about it a little bit more later, but it surprised me. It really did.
Huh.
Like, one of the kids in the show swears, but of course they had to bleep it. But it was like, knowing that they even include that in the show, it's like, okay, they're pushing it a little bit. But it looks really good. But like I said, the synopsis confused me when I first heard about it, and I was still confused until I watched the trailer and finally said, okay, I get it.
Now, kind of reference something that we've talked about before. Do you think the fact that they're pushing it with this show is like good news for Deadpool?
Yeah. I think it's good for a lot of things. It shows
the fact that they're kind of breaking their boundaries almost.
It shows they're trying to push it a bit. They don't
They're
want
not
to go
be
too
so
far.
Cookie cutter family.
Yeah. So, who knows? It could show what they might want to do with the Muppets and, like we said, Deadpool, and a couple other properties they're gonna do. So just pushing it a little bit towards, well, like, all we know is no rated R stuff is going on Disney Plus. That's a no-no. Which
of course.
We've all known that. That was like from the start. It's like they're not doing R-rated things at all.
Lame.
But I mean, that's the Disney brand. You can't really do that. You know, this Disney Plus service needs to be a service where a parent can know that anything they put on, anything their kid puts on this streaming service, they can watch. You know, if they watch a Marvel movie, it's fine. It's not going to be anything bad. But, like, if they throw on Die Hard, you know, that might be a little bit too much.
What?
I know, right? But I don't know. But I get where they're coming from. It makes a lot of sense. So who knows? Just seeing what they did, a little bit of the stuff in that trailer, I'm like, okay, maybe they are trying to go a little bit out of the boundaries. But who knows? I guess we'll find out in November when we get the show. But also there's the Muppets.
Ugh.
I know, right?
No, Vinny.
Vinny had a little mini rant last episode saying how Muppets are not represented. They're not doing anything with them. And I literally
Guess
said,
what,
I feel like
bitches?
I literally said we're gonna hear something at D23.
Guess what, bitches? We heard stuff at D23.
Guess what, bitches? Jeez.
So
I am absolutely fucking elated.
so what do you think about it?
I'm elated. They're doing stuff with them.
I mean, did you read into it a little bit at all or no?
Honestly, not really. Like, I just got super hype about the news.
Well, let me read a quick synopsis of what they're gonna be doing. So it's gonna be a short form, unscripted show. It's coming in 2020. Series will feature plenty of everyone's favorite Muppets alongside celebrity guests. Muppets Now represents the latest entry to the Muppets franchise, which was started by Jim Henson. But yeah, it's called Muppets Now. And I
Good
guess
enough for me.
there's a character.
Not Muppets Tomorrow.
Muppets Now. But there's this news character called the new character's called Joe the Legal Weasel. And he is just messing with Kermit and like censoring him on everything.
I love him already.
So I guess there was a clip they showed at the Disney Plus panel of Kermit and Joe the Legal Weasel not letting him say much about the show. But I don't know. I know there were a couple like rumored episodes with like Josh Gad and stuff that were recorded. But that was like months ago. But knowing it's for like a unscripted series, it's gonna probably be really good.
Oh, yeah.
But I mean, we'll see that probably summer next year or maybe even spring. So that's just exciting. Just knowing they're doing something with the Muppets.
The Muppets are back, sort of, baby.
Just
Back streets, back.
All right.
Had to.
But yeah, I don't know what else to say about the Muppets. Kermit the
I
Frog.
said more than enough about the Muppets in the last episode.
Kermit the Frog did have a little panel he did with the people who worked on Amphibia and Big City Greens. So that was interesting. He like hosted the panel. I don't know how to feel about the new voice actor after listening to the panel for Kermit. It still seems like he's trying to get a grip on like what the voice should sound like. But I think he'll improve. It doesn't sound completely Kermit to me. If you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I get it.
What's your guys' favorite Muppet?
Animal?
Yes.
Yes, all of them.
All.
I
All
cannot
Muppets.
I cannot pick one. It's like asking me to pick my favorite child.
As a kid, it was Gonzo for me.
Vinny, you don't have any children?
I always loved Rolf, the piano playing dog.
I always liked that one, that did the thing.
That did the thing, and the funny thing.
That did the thing.
I don't know why, but I always randomly liked Zoot too. Just because he always seemed like he was high and he played the saxophone, and I love the saxophone. So
I love how you can never see his eyes because he had the
yes,
sunglasses on.
that's why I think he was high all the time. He seemed like he was dazed,
Makes sense.
and he had the sunglasses on. So it's like put two and two together. Yeah, he's fucking high and playing the sax, which would be great.
Hey, so the next show they showed off that me and Matt actually got to watch the panel for, or at least them talk about a bit, which gave me a little bit more of a peek, was Monsters at Work. So the show starts right when Mike and Sully got back to Monsters Inc. at the end of the first movie and changed everything to laugh power. So
Huh.
the plot is around this guy who just graduated college and is ready to become the best scarer. So he shows up to work and the whole city is switched from scare power to laugh power. So it's about like these monsters having to figure out, after learning all about scaring, how to get kids to laugh.
See, that sounds interesting.
Yeah. So it's like Mike Wazowski caused a job crisis in Monsters Inc.
I mean,
Which is,
true.
it's just from hearing that from the creators, I was like, okay, I'm sold.
You're like, yep, I'm watching it.
Like I was sold already on it, but I wasn't sure what they were gonna do. But hearing it happens between those months of them starting the laughing business to where the movie ends with Mike with Boo's door. So we're seeing those in between of those 6 months, is what they told us. We're seeing what's happening there. That's when the show takes place. So we're still not going to see Boo, but we're going to see how the economy and everything was affected by Mike and Sully after the end of the movie. Which is, I don't know, that's going to be cool.
Now, this is going to be an actual movie, or is this going to be
it's
a short series? Or
it's going to be a show.
a show? Okay.
Yeah, it's just going to be a show on the net, on Disney Plus. So
Okay.
I still haven't gotten any confirmation if it's going to be a 3D animated show like the original movie, or if it's going to be 2D, but in the style of the original film.
Yeah, like I wonder if it would be just kind of like how Incredibles, just kind of like, you know what I mean? It just kind of picked right up, and you couldn't really tell almost.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, I get it. How it's just like
That would be
it
cool.
picked up right from where it stopped.
Yeah, like you could tell it's newer and redone,
Yeah.
but it, definitely has that same kind of vibe to it. Like, looks still very similar.
Yeah. That's my only thing. I'm like, is it going to be 3D animated or 2D? Because that makes a huge difference, you know.
I'm sure they'll try to keep it the same.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's going to be 3D animated.
I mean, if not, that'd be kind of weird, but
Yeah, but I mean, it would be cheaper for them. Which
I
get
guess.
too. But I mean, if they want to make this really high quality, they'll probably go with 3D. But it might just take a little bit longer since it's Pixar. But who knows? They haven't even said how long the seasons are going to be. But I guess we'll find out. So at the panel, they talked about. Well, Vinny, what do you think of the Monsters at Work show?
I've seen literally nothing.
But from like,
Vinny didn't even know it was a.
No, I knew it was a thing. Just that's literally it. I knew it was a thing. That's about it.
Okay, here's what the main character looks like. That's him and his mom.
Okay.
Oh, it is.
So
3D
he's gonna be
animated.
the main character then?
Yeah. See, look, he's top scarer in his class. He graduated from Monsters University. He's gonna go work at Monsters Incorporated.
But now are the same characters from the original movie gonna be in this one?
Yes, Mike and Sully are gonna be in it. Voiced
But like everyone
by
too, like even
Yep.
background characters
Yep.
will all still pretty much be the same.
George Sanderson, all of them are gonna be in it.
Sweet.
So we'll be good. But yeah, it's gonna be exciting. I'm sorry.
I'm pretty pumped.
But so the next thing they talked about, this was really the only thing they talked about that was really Disney Channel related, other than that the full shows of Phineas and Ferb. I think they said Kim Possible. I think they said Hannah Montana. Like, a bunch of the original Disney Channel shows are going to be on the service from launch. And the thing is, they're never going to be cycling shows off. So once that thing hits the platform, it'll be there forever.
So why don't they just do any Disney show ever made?
Just throw it on there immediately.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we're going to get that. They already showed that basically all the classics are going to be there from day one, animated and live action. So like Rocketeer, Ichabod and Mr. Toad. All those are going to probably be there day one. But there are a couple that have like licensing agreements with Amazon and Netflix right now. So we won't have those probably day one, but we'll get them soon enough once that contract runs out.
Will Phil of the Future be on there?
Probably. I didn't hear anything about it, but I heard someone asked the girl who was on that show if they were going to do a reboot of it, or like a what do you call it? I'm blanking right now. Like a reunion. And she said it would be cool if we did that, and hopefully they're working on it. So I'm like, okay, that'd be awesome. But one reunion show that they're doing is going to be Lizzie McGuire.
Which one?
Lizzie McGuire.
Yeah.
I mean, I know it was popular when it was on. It was really popular. But supposedly, the show's going to start off where she's about to turn 30. She is married to the guy of her dreams. She has the best job in the world. And then, I guess, just shit goes wrong. So we're going to see, it's going to just do time jump. Hilary Duff's coming back for it. And that's really all they said about it.
So it's 13 going on 30.
Basically. But, I mean, I remember watching the show as a kid. I don't remember much from it, other than it was a good show, but it wasn't my favorite. I mean, did you guys ever really watch it while growing up?
Not really. Not that I remember.
But, do you guys think this kind of sets the precedent of what they're going to be doing with, like, older shows? I know we talked about on the last podcast that maybe they're going to start bringing older shows back and reviving them. Because Proud Family's coming back to Disney Channel. It's not even coming to Disney Plus, it seems, at first, so it'll be a remake on Disney Channel. Or a reboot. But do you think maybe we will see a lot more of the shows from the 2000s and the 90s come back?
As long as Corey in the house comes back. That's all I care about.
That would be pretty cool.
That'd be, I mean, hey, we got Raven's home, so who knows? Maybe we will. I actually want to see that. Maybe he could be president. That's how they'll start it. Corey will be president.
Maybe.
Yeah, who knows? But I guess we will move on.
Actually, before we move on, am I allowed to bring something up really quick?
Go for it.
Depends.
I thought Matt was just getting food. What the fuck?
I'm texting him right now. The Mandalorian. It's a Star Wars show that will be coming to Disney Plus. It's launching on November 12th. They're going to be doing this show, and most of their Disney Plus shows, by a week-by-week episode basis, so they don't just drop the full show at once. Which I think smart, because it keeps the momentum going for just the buzz about talking about it. But I saw the trailer. I thought it was pretty good. I don't know if you guys are really Star Wars fans at all, but
Give or take.
it looks really good for a Star Wars thing. It looks better than The Last Jedi and The Force Awakens were. So I'm excited for it. I'll check it out. I'm not the biggest Star Wars fan, but I'm going to give it a chance. What do you guys think about this show?
And the whole nothing I've seen of it.
Yeah.
And the whole nothing I've seen of it.
Yes.
mean,
Yeah, I don't
more-
Star Trek.
More Star Wars content is always a nice thing. I don't care what anybody says. The new stuff is good. And if
To an
anyone who
extent.
Yeah.
anyone who doesn't think that it's good can actually fight me. So
I did not like The Last Jedi at all.
you can fight me. I actually haven't seen it.
Well, see, I feel like I don't count in the people that can fight you category because I've never seen them, so I automatically say they suck.
You can't say something sucks if you haven't seen it.
Well, I say they suck because there's like 5,000 of them, and that's way too much of my time to watch them all. So I automatically
says the guy who in a heartbeat would watch all the Fast movies, which are way more stupid.
And there's
But
10
not
of those.
even.
That's a discussion for another time.
I'm also the guy that will binge watch like One Tree Hill or How I Met Your Mother in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, same. So
But I like those.
the other Star Wars show that came up was Obi-Wan, which for me, that's exciting. This is a show I've been wanting to see. I was hoping they were going to do a movie, but the show's better because it's basically an 8-hour movie depending on how many episodes there are.
It's like Rogue One, but not.
Yeah.
No, not Rogue One, Solo.
But
It's like Solo, but not.
but it's a character we actually wanted to see shit about.
That's fair.
And it's Ewan
We
McGregor.
wanted to see.
Of course.
It's Ewan McGregor, so it's better.
Anything Obi-Wan with Ewan McGregor in it is bound to be good.
Yeah, that's like immediately awesome.
Yeah.
So that's just exciting that they finally announced it at D23. Like we said, we have no information about it at all. They just said, "Hey, it's coming." But that's enough. But also, we got She-Hulk coming, which I want to talk about a little bit more with Matt and Chris when they hop on, just because this is a very interesting topic. Then there's the Miss Marvel show that's coming. There's a Moon Knight show, and then there's What If. So What If is based on these like What If comics they did, but this show is going to be what ifs for each of the Marvel movies. So they said there's going to be 23. Most of the original voice cast or the actors from the movies are going to be reprising their roles as their characters. This little screenshot I put up, this is from the first episode. It's going to be based on the Captain America first movie. And it's what if Peggy Carter got the super soldier serum instead of Steve Rogers. So that's her as Captain UK.
Captain UK.
I think that's what she's going to be called. And then Steve Rogers gets an Iron Man-like suit for this episode. So it's going to be really cool. I like the art style, first of all. I think I didn't know what they were going to go with, but I like this like comic book-like style. I guess so there's 2 more animated ones they showed off that they're doing. One, which I thought was weird, is what if Star-Lord was black? That's what I saw on Twitter. I don't know if that's real, but
Part of me kind of hopes that's real, because that'd be really, really kind of funny.
and then there was Marvel Zombies was the other one.
What?
Yeah.
Because, of course...
That was a what if comic that they originally did. So there's no images of it anywhere, but that's exciting. But they confirmed that's an episode. I'm guessing it's going to be the Captain America Winter Soldier episode, because it showed Bucky or the Winter Soldier fighting zombie Captain America. So that will be fun. But that's really it for the Disney Plus stuff. I'm not sure if we should just end it here since Matt's not back, and
Since Matt's not here, Chris isn't here, and we're kind of beat to death, I think it'd probably just be a fine idea to end it here, and we'll leave the rest of it to next week.
Okay, everyone. Thank you for listening. As always, this has been the Yes Perfect Podcast. I'm Alex. You can find me online, soon to be ex Fat Boy. Who would like to plug themselves next?
Sure. I'm Joey. You can find me over on basically every platform at BlueJ Gaming. Go check me out for my art, basically on Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube.
All right, and last but certainly not least, it be the boy Vinny, and
God.
you can find me on Twitch, True Random Dumbass, YouTube, SRD. I do streaming on both of them. I suggest you follow me on at least one of them because my streams can get the low key entertaining. Also on the other socials, the Instagram that I don't use and the Twitter that I'm way more active on, the SRD on YT. And you know what? No Matt plug this time because fucker left to get food. Didn't even offer us anything. Damn.
If this is part one of a part two, a two-parter, thank you guys for watching listening to the first part of this podcast, and stay tuned for next week where you'll hear the second part to our D23 discussion. And next week we will be talking about movies and the parks panels in which they discuss the Avengers campus coming to DCA, the new things coming to Epcot, and the Star Wars Hotel. And then for movies, we're going to be talking about Rise of Skywalker, Cruella, Mulan, and whatever they announced for Pixar and Disney animation.
That kind of stuff.
Also, you can check out our merch for the podcast. We have 2 shirts up on our TeePublic account. If you go to our YouTube channel, you can click the link and go find that. Also, follow us over on Instagram and YouTube to keep up with us and get notifications on new videos and episodes of the podcast. So, yeah, guys, thanks for listening, and we hope to see you next time.
Stay sexy, bitches.